Before you publish your next YouTube video, there are 7 things you need to do to get more views, engagement, and momentum right from the start. Most creators skip these, but the ones who don't, they see faster growth, higher retention, and better recommendations from YouTube. This first method alone has helped us get thousands of extra views on different videos, and it's one of the easiest things you can do before posting. When we published our most recent video, we added an end screen promoting a related video, and in just 48 hours, that video gained over 1,000 extra views from the new upload alone. And because that video, which had been flatlining, suddenly started getting more views, YouTube took notice. It wasn't just the views we sent to it. Once new traffic came in, the video started picking up in other traffic sources too. It's like reigniting a fire, giving the video a second life. That's why end screens matter. Most people just don't add them, but if you don't, YouTube decides what plays next, and it might not even be content from your channel. So after uploading your video, click Editor on the left side of YouTube Studio. Tap the plus button and select Add End Screen. Choose a video that's related and you want to send traffic to. Set the duration anywhere from 5 to 20 seconds, and that's it. Personally, I like to leave a 5 to 10 second black frame at the end of my videos, so the end screen just sits right on top of it without cutting into the content. It's such a simple step that most people skip, but doing this keeps viewers on your channel longer and helps both videos perform better. If you're a newer channel, YouTube doesn't fully know who your audience is yet. So before you post, you need to feed it as much data as possible about your video and your channel. Todd Beaupre, who runs the team behind the YouTube algorithm and is responsible for how videos get recommended, has talked about how metadata helps YouTube figure out where to place your content, especially for new channels.
So we have a team that is specifically focused on this challenge of trying to identify audiences for creators that are just getting started, for videos that we don't have a lot of information about. And so with those videos and channels, we do need to try some different approaches. The title, the description. We really want to make sure that there is a path for new creators.
Now, it's pretty obvious that you want to add a clear title and a detailed description, but the thing most people don't think about is channel keywords. These are descriptive keywords that tell what your entire channel is about, helping YouTube categorize your videos and helps viewers find your channel when they search. Go to YouTube Studio, click the settings button in the bottom left corner, select channel, and now you're in the basic info tab. Now you can add channel keywords related to your niche. When you hit publish, YouTube immediately tries to find the right audience for your video. If it gets sent to the wrong viewers, people don't engage and your video will struggle to take off. Setting up this information ahead of time ensures that YouTube gets it right from the start. One of the biggest mistakes you can make, not watching your video on different devices before posting. Now, you might have edited your video on a big monitor with great headphones, but most viewers are watching on a cell phone, and that completely changes the experience. This is what I want you to do before posting. Watch your video on your phone without headphones. Check if the text and graphics are easy to read on mobile, and does the music overpower your voice? Like, listen to it back and make sure everything sounds crispy. For example, look at this text. If you're on a computer or a big screen right now, it probably looks perfectly fine. But if you're watching this video on your phone, it's probably a little difficult to read. That's why before posting, I like to punch in and zoom in on certain parts of the video so it will look the best on mobile screens where most of our viewers watch our channel from. And since TV is now a major traffic source, if your audience watches on big screens, check how your videos look on TV too. But in my opinion, if it looks good on mobile, it will look good everywhere. A simple way to boost engagement and keep people watching your video longer is by using a pinned comment. Most creators either skip it or just pin something random. But if you do it right, it will start a conversation, which gets more people commenting. It keeps people engaged in the comment section longer, which increases watch time because your video keeps playing in the background, and they're just fun to do. I like to ask open-ended questions that actually encourage people to respond. For example, tell me what your channel is about. What was your experience? What's the best tip you've learned? These kinds of questions don't just start conversations, they keep people interacting with the comment section longer, which keeps them on the video longer, which helps YouTube push it to even more viewers. So if you haven't been strategic about your pinned comments, start now and reply to the one below. Sometimes a great video doesn't take off right away, not because it's bad, but because the way the idea is framed isn't connecting. And that's why before posting, I want you to have at least 3 title ideas and 3 thumbnails ready. This gives you 9 possible combinations to test. For me, on this channel, if engagement is low, I immediately swap out the title, thumbnail, or both. Then wait about 30 minutes to see what kind of impact it makes. I keep tweaking until I find a version that lands in a spot that I'm comfortable with. YouTube also has a test and compare feature that lets you test thumbnails before committing to one. Before you post, be ready to make changes. If things aren't going the way you want, if it's not getting clicks, well, pivot fast before it's too late. So many creators post without being prepared to make changes if things aren't going well initially. After spending hours or days editing a video, sometimes weeks, it's hard to see it objectively. That's why I recommend sending your video to another creator before posting. Not friends, not family, someone who understands YouTube. They can tell you things like if the pacing's too fast or too slow, if a part is hard to follow or confusing, where they lost interest in the video. Even one piece of feedback can help fix an issue you didn't even notice, and that fix can be the difference between the video getting 100 views, 1,000 views, 10,000 views, or more. If you ever posted a video and immediately saw something you wish you fixed, this step prevents that from happening, at least most of the time. If you post when your audience is active, your video will get an immediate boost and momentum at the start, which makes a huge difference. Here's what I want you to do. Go to YouTube Studio, click Analytics, then click Audience, scroll down to see when your viewers are most active. And if you have the TubeBuddy browser extension that I will pin in the comments below, you will see a easy to digest version of this mess that YouTube gave. But either version is very simple to use. Just figure out when your audience is most active on YouTube. Then choose to publish your video maybe 30 minutes to an hour before the peak time. Next, I want you to stick around after posting. Replying to comments in the first hour can increase engagement, which helps YouTube push the video to more people. Videos that get a strong start tend to keep growing, while videos that flop early rarely recover. So if you do these 7 things before posting, your videos will perform better, get more engagement, and grow your channel faster. And YouTube recently changed the algorithm in a way that actually helps smaller creators. If you want to know how to take advantage of it, watch this next video where I break down exactly what's happening. Click here and I will see you there. Oh yeah, and please subscribe. Wow, you made it this far. You're dope. I like you.